that's pretty cool. Let me show my mom some affection. So I give her a hug, and she's like, "Why are you hugging me?" She felt
Wow.
weird for me
Yeah.
to do that to her, you know. So
You know what? My I didn't get affection from my parents, but I got the affection from my friends,
mhm.
and I also got the affection from my friends' parents. It was just
Oh,
different culture because the Asian culture, you know,
yeah, yeah,
immigrants,
yeah,
Yeah.
but my friends' parents, we grew up in a Hispanic, Black,
right.
Italian,
Yeah, yeah.
Jewish, like it's a melting, it's a pure melting
They're
pot.
very
Holy crap, the
physical
affection that they
affection.
get when I go into their homes,
Yeah.
the kisses on the cheek. I was like, what the is
It
that?
felt super
Yeah,
weird.
giving me like chips and junk food, all this beautiful like salt and sugar coming at me. And I was like, this is amazing. Their food, like so much flavor on it.
Mhm.
You know, my mom was like super healthy. So, you know, we didn't have the best meals growing up. Now she cooks like amazing. I'm kind of pissed about that. But, you know, shit, man. So I got affection from them. I didn't, you know, it wasn't like I grew up without anything. But when I got to see that, man, I was just like, and that's the one thing that made me want to be Spanish
Oh,
when I was a kid.
yeah.
Because I was just saw like how much fun they had with their parents. They allowed sleepovers. I was like, holy shit, man, this is you can have we could sleep over. They're like, yeah, and they're like, oh snap, they're giving me like chips with dips in it. I was like,
You can
oh,
sleep beyond 10 o'clock.
and then the food, I was like, that's it. You guys eat rice too,
Oh, rice and beans.
beans, and you guys have the fish and the plantain, the plátanos,
And then you
and
got the pork and,
oh my god, I was like, yo, I want to be Spanish. I want to be Spanish.
And they have flavor too. So they grew up,
And the dancing,
listening
oh my
to
gosh.
music, bachata, salsa. You know,
I love
they got
it.
rhythm. Yeah.
And you know and I love, you guys know me. You know, we lived together at one point,
Yeah.
and you know I love loud music. Every time I'm in my car, I'm bumping music in
Yeah, like too loud.
my room.
Too
Yeah.
early.
So it's the LES in me, you know, and you know how when you're living in the hood,
Mm.
you get
that's your wake up
I-
music.
you
That's
have
your
to wake up.
alarm.
You wake
That's
up
your
to
alarm.
you wake up to merengue.
I can pump up music. I can pump music in my apartment, because I live with my grandparents, so they were super strict. It's like you have to listen to the Chinese channel.
Oh, yeah, same thing. I couldn't I
You have
couldn't
to listen to opera.
bump it. My mom would
Okay.
not
Mm-mm.
allow it, but as soon as I, you know,
Yeah, yeah,
out on
yeah.
my own, forget it. I'm
Mm.
bumping it on my car, in my car,
Yeah.
you know, in my house, everything.
It's like 15 years of repressed.
Oh, you have no idea. Oh my gosh. And but now it's like it's like it's come full circle because now my wife's like, turn that shit down. Will. Well, without the curse because she don't curse. But
How about
she-
your kids? They love that
They're
music.
with me, man. Like last night, my
They're
kids,
rocking out.
they're both sitting on my lap, and Jordan was like, Will, well, not Will, but Daddy. She calls me Will sometimes. That's why.
Wow, really? Wow.
Yeah, because she knows that's my real. Because everybody calls me Will.
Uh-huh.
So she's like, how come everybody calls you Will? So
You're not
I was
Daddy.
like, because that's my name. She goes, okay, Will. I was like,
Did
I
that
was
feel
looking at-
weird?
the first time she did it,
Okay.
and then after every time she did it, it just felt cute because she knows she's not supposed to, and then her facial reaction when she says it with that little smile,
Mm.
cutest thing ever. But last night, so we were listening to music, and then they just start dancing. They just start, you know, they're doing their thing, and I was
They're
just like,
grooving to it, yeah.
they're grooving to it,
That's
man.
when they learn.
and,
Like that's cool. Like they start to learn the rhythms.
and they're going,
know.
Daddy, I want it louder, you know. And then I mean, I don't blow it too loud, you know. I got to think about my kids' health,
Yep.
but. I do a good amount where I let them enjoy it loud enough where they could feel the music, you know, because
Mm.
that's why I like loud music because I want to feel that. I want to feel that
Feel the
music
bass.
go in my body.
Mm.
You know, that's the type of relationship I want to have with music. I just want it to go in my body, and then I want to like, you know, reverberate that energy back out either through dance
Yeah.
or through a workout or through anything. Or if I'm working on something, and you know, it's just I feel like I concentrate better with it. It's weird.
And it grows with you as a child into a when you're adult.
Certainly
Yep.
does.
Because you see a lot of musicians. Like I don't want to like you see a lot of musicians. It's from the black culture, from the Latino culture, but you don't see a lot of Asians except Filipinos. I mean, but in Filipino culture, it's actually like you have music is a huge part of the culture too. Like
Right.
there's a
Not
karaoke-
Chinese people. And
There are.
there's a, if you're just thinking about hip hop,
Yeah. I mean,
Then-
music in
and
my own
China-
family. I mean, I'm taking for example for myself.
okay.
So music in my own family wasn't a huge thing. So
I
didn't really
it's
grow up
it's
with
different. All right. So if they're from China, right,
Yeah.
and they're gonna listen to that, yeah,
The old school Chinese
Even the
music from
opera?
the 60s.
Yeah. My mom used to bump that
Yeah.
Chinese opera. And
Yeah, it's
the wing, ding,
yes,
ding, ding,
yes.
ding, ding.
Like,
High pitched. Well, he's doing
bad memories.
version,
Bad
but it's
memories.
high pitch.
You know,
It's high pitched.
I know it sounds weird right now, but anybody
But
that's
look it up.
Asian
Look
or
like
Chinese
old school
that don't know
Chinese
what-
opera. You'll know what we're
they'll be
talking
like,
about.
Oh
Chinese
shit,
opera.
that was pretty good.